Hey, the new man in town is here. Welcome to the squad, big dog. I'm glad you wanted to be a part of what we building here.
Yeah, it was an easy choice, man. I see the potential this offense has, and I really feel like I can help take it to that next level, you know? I knew this was the place to be.
Good, because I wasn't trying to come out of retirement after 1 year. I know you have a lot of untapped potential. I told the entire office and staff we needed you in this building.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm ready to put the work in.
Well, it's time to put that work in. What you do in practice and in the preseason gonna set the tone for the type of season you have. Let's make it a good one today, all right?
I'm ready to go, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To throw again on second down. Mahomes over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A good completion there. And, Charles, it's worth letting the folks know we'll likely only see the starters for a drive or two. They'll play the first quarter, probably not much more, and then they'll watch the remainder of the game from the sideline.
So that's a good rep then, right? Because that's all you're trying to get done. You won't be out there very long, so you want to make everything count. Be precise, be sharp, and there's a good example of it right there.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Now it's Mahomes again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mason. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yeah, nice catch there. And this is a guy who's been a little bit of an underperformer in his first 4 years. But his new club's take is that's because he's never gotten the chance to be a top target. He's expected to play a bigger role when the regular season gets underway.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hey, man, you gotta do your homework tonight, all right? Get some rest. I mean that. So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, Coach.
That's what we like to hear. Hey, man, you've been gaining momentum all throughout camp. And it's clear you got the physical gifts to be a really special player.
Thanks, Coach. I'm ready to be a big-time playmaker for this team.
Oh, I know. Bruh, the things you do out on that field, oh man, can you turn some heads. But hey, you gotta remember, there's always another level you can get to. And if you do that, I just know our offense will explode.
Just tell me what I gotta do, Coach.
Well, for starters, you gotta carry yourself like you're the top dog. That means on and off the field. And you gotta prepare yourself that way, too.
I got you, Coach. I haven't put the playbook down. I got it with me right here.
I believe that. We just gotta keep seeing it out on the practice field. Eventually, that'll lead to game day. Hey, man, I'm excited for this season. I know it's gonna be good.
That's what I'm here for, Coach. Let's get out there and make some noise.
Let's do it.
Today.
The Chiefs offense getting prepared to go to work here in the second week of the preseason. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in there.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level.
That's what you want to see in the preseason. A quarterback and his new receiver gelling early. They're hoping this duo can really form a bond this year, and that's a good start.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. first and 10. Here's Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again on second and 10. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason. They'd left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. On first down, Mahomes. He's got Mason complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ronald Jones, 64 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. KC's offense ready to take over. Mahomes now on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelce. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
Tonight,
the Chiefs offense ready to go here in this final tune-up before the start. They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. That one a first down pickup of 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Mason. Through the middle of the field. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up the first.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Powering forward. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they wanted to leave some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the third game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rust to build up, right? It's bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins.
The Chiefs offense set to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drop,
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Mason. 20, 10, touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
It's a gain of 4, and it gives him the 1st.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. 2nd and 9. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. The slot man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got Burton here. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. On second and goal, Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly,
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Today, from State Farm Stadium.
the Chiefs offense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And one of the folks we'll be watching is this man. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. You know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years, and while his playing days just ended, he jumps right into the coaching ranks. And I think he's a great fit and a great get for this offensive staff. With his knowledge and experience, I think he can move up quickly over the next few years.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Mahomes to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mason. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So the new weapon on the outside getting involved here in the regular season. Remember, limited production for him in his first 4 years in the league, but he's getting a shot to really be a key part of the rotation. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener.
This is exactly what they were hoping for when they went after the free agent.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Mahomes firing complete, and they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahuhe, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Second down and goal. Mahomes toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs go up by... We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Oh, boy, hang on here. J.J. Watt appears to be injured or at least shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Well, you know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how lucky he felt he was to have spent his first 4 years in the league with the Kansas City Chiefs, and how starting his career in that offense really set him up. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Marcus Golden coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Now, they'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. His throw incomplete. These Chiefs to start 2022, where they were handed a very tough task by the schedule makers, not just in going on the road to face a Cardinal team that was 11-6 last year, but they're going to be the first team in NFL history to start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year. After today, Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl teams, the Rams and Bengals, in the second half of the year. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Mason. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Mason. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, nice catch there in his debut. This is a guy who came over in free agency. He's never really had an opportunity to be a volume receiver before, but it appears he's going to get that chance here, and he picks up the first down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Mahomes now on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And got his man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not...
Third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Chiefs, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they will head home.